Hey, Bridgeway family, I'm Candace. Hi, nice to meet you. I work in the middle school department and also a part of the creative arts team, part of the BYA team. I just love this place. And during the season, we wanted to film some stuff, and I had a couple thoughts that I wanted to share with you guys as I'm just thinking about life, processing what's going on. There's been a couple other things that I've been processing. I just felt the need to share. And it starts with this verse. In Galatians 6:9, it says, "And let us not grow weary of doing good, for in due season we will reap if we do not give up." I have two perspectives that I wanted to share with that whole verse. Number one is that we get tired. I know for me, lately, the last, couple months, has just been, thing after thing after thing. I feel like lots of different areas of my life have been just kind of pulling. And whether it be, you can relate, whether it's family stuff, friend stuff, work stuff, social stuff. I have 3 jobs. I love my family. I love my friends. There's been just some hard things going on. And I know when we start to feel that pull, we start to kind of go in work mode. We're like, what can I do to fix it? What can I do to help? And that's me. I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? And I start to kind of just bombarding myself with not getting rest. It becomes more so about what I can do rather than what I know God has in his hands. And I was just last week, I went on a walk with one of my mentors and just processing some of this stuff. And I was reminded of that form of torture back in the days where you would get tied up and you would just swat the horses and they'd go, and limb from limb, you're just torn apart, crazy stuff. And I'm like, God, I feel like this. I shouldn't feel this way, but I do. And I would ask myself, God, am I cut out for this? Am I in a place where I could handle all these different stresses pulling at me? And I was in that funk for a couple days, but after a while, God's like, no, I didn't cut you out for this. I did not cut you out to feel like you've been pulled apart. He's like, I cut you out so you could be living by my spirit. And one of my other mentors shared this verse with me. It's Zechariah 4:6. "Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord." And in that moment, I just had to kind of pause. And when I reflected back at that, am I cut out for this? God's like, no, I didn't cut you out for this. I didn't cut you out to feel like that. I cut you out for you to have my spirit dwelling inside of you. And these people that need you, or these people that you want to help and encourage and be there for, they're going to take from my spirit, not from you. So in order to do that, we have to spend time in his spirit. We have to spend time recharging. And I've been realizing it's not so much about everything I'm doing. It's about making sure I'm having time to pause, to be still. In BYA and just time with Pastor Ryan, we've talked about silence and solitude, just getting away. And I've been trying to be more purposeful about that. I've been trying to plan my schedule to do that. So when we talk about let us not grow weary, yeah, we get tired. We're human. But I think that there's ways to not feel like our spirit is just being pulled apart when we replace it with God's spirit. And he's strong enough to hold that. The second point that I wanted to bring up was let us not grow weary of doing good and not fall into discouragement. So these days, with everything going on, I'm a very big people person. There's a verse that says in Hebrews 10:24 through 25, let us consider how to stir up one another to love and good works, not neglecting to meet together as is the habit of some, but encourage one another, and all the more as you see the day drawing near. It's talking about not forsaking to meet up together, because that's where we find encouragement. And with this, we can't meet up together. It's a physical boundary. And I was thinking about that, and when we grow tired and when we're not able to do things, we get discouraged. And I'm just submitting to you guys, let's live beyond that. Today I got in the office and it was good to see some people, and I feel like that might not be the case in a couple days, and we're gonna have to rely on social media. We're gonna have to rely on those FaceTime calls. We're gonna have to rely on texts. So when it talks about let us not grow weary of doing good, I'm going to 100% say that when you're feeling in this place of isolation, that when we actually reach out, and you could reach out for help, but you could also reach out to others and just text them or give them a FaceTime call, someone that you don't usually FaceTime call. I know I did that last night, and it 100% brought my spirits back up. So in this time, we're gonna not neglect seeking out help. We're not gonna neglect encouraging each other. Even though we can't physically be together, that's something that we could do to stay together. We're in this together, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. We're gonna be posting more videos from our leaders, from other people from the Bridgeway family, and we're so excited to just be here with you guys. Even though it's behind a camera, we are seriously in this together in spirit. We love you so much, and we'll see you soon.